Thor Love and Thunder was a complete mess. And it's honestly really disappointing that something like this happened. Because I honestly had a lot of hope for the Thor franchise after Thor Ragnarok came out. Now, don't get me wrong, the Thor franchise has been a bit mixed in the past. The first one was a bit boring because it was shot on Earth and Thor didn't really do a lot of Thor stuff. And the second one, well, that was just bad. There's no way getting around it. That was a bad movie. But in the third movie, they decided to change things up, add a little comedy into it, while keeping a serious tone, and made the movie more vibrant and colorful. And it honestly all worked together really well. They found a great formula for Thor. And they cut out all the boring stuff of the previous Thor movies. You know, the people that Thor hangs around with, they were just boring. I don't even remember any of their names. So, yeah, it was a great movie. And because of that, I had a lot of hopes for Thor Love and Thunder when it was announced. But the movie, they overdid it to say the least. I mean, they went into that comedy theme again and they completely leaned on it rather than mixing it up with serious tone and comedic relief whenever they needed. They went and turned it into a full-on comedy, and it kind of destroyed the movie. It was colorful, it was comedic, but nothing was really serious. Nothing felt serious. And that wasn't what we were expecting from a Thor movie. That's not what we wanted to see in a Thor movie. We didn't want a comedy, but apparently, I don't know who thought that we wanted a comedy, but that's what they made, and it was a huge miss. I mean, we had actually had Zeus in the MCU for the first time, and they turned Zeus into a complete joke, a little joke. No way anyone would ever actually imagine Zeus looking the way he did. He was a complete joke, and the character was defeated easily. And then there's the main villain, the God Butcher. Now, apparently he's supposed to be a really badass looking villain. Now, I don't read the comics, so I don't know for exactly how it looks like, but some pictures I saw, he looked awesome. But in this movie, he's basically just a guy that with really pale skin and a cloak, who's dragging around a sword. And that's it. That's what the big villain that's gonna be killing gods, a god butcher's gonna look like in this movie. Seriously, after they created the likes of Hela, which was an awesome villain, this is what they went to next. It's a complete joke. The villain was a joke. The main heroes, well, they have a comedic relief. Everyone was the comedic relief character. Nobody had any serious tone in it. Maybe Jane had a bit, but still, it wasn't enough. I mean, Jane was suffering from an illness, and she was also Thor, but we didn't really get to focus too much on her being Thor. It was mainly focused on Thor being Thor. So that was kind of pushed to the side. And sure, there was some emotional moments at the end with Jane dying, but still, it doesn't really save the movie. They made a comedy out of Thor, and now I can't even take this character seriously anymore. I mean, before the problem with Thor, he was too serious and felt too emotionless. Felt like a blank character. But in the third movie, they found the right balance, and now they just turn him into a comedian. And it really sucks. And I don't know how Thor's gonna be in the MCU now that this is what we saw in Thor Love and Thunder. Now, apparently, there is gonna be a fifth Thor movie coming out. Now, I don't think it's confirmed yet, but the setup's kind of already been made. I mean, the Olympians are gonna be attacking Asgard, which is on Earth. So it's probably gonna be a civil war between gods type of thing. So, and that has a lot of potential, but I really hope that they don't follow the same track. Honestly, I feel like the only way the Thor franchise can redeem itself now is to take on an even more serious tone than before. Make Thor really serious and really powerful and put serious stakes. I mean, this is basically going to be a civil war movie between gods. So there needs to be a lot of battle action sequences, and there needs to be a bit extreme to make a watchable movie, especially after what happened with Thor: Love and Thunder. People lost faith in the franchise, and unless they know for sure that this is going to be a great movie, I don't think anyone's going to be watching that one. And it's kind of sad because I really liked the Thor character. I didn't like him in the beginning, but after Ragnarok, I was a huge fan. And I hope they redeem Thor somehow. Now, whether that movie's gonna be coming out before Avengers Doomsday or not, I don't know. I mean, probably not. So it's probably going to be after Doomsday, which means that Thor probably will survive Doomsday, I guess. Well, we have to wait and see that. But yeah, Thor: Love and Thunder's a seriously disappointing movie, and I really hope Marvel somehow turns around because there have been a lot of flops in the MCU for a while now. And this can't keep going on forever. They can't keep coasting off the Infinity Saga forever. So yeah.